what's going on. It's Poet Ray Monet, and I am here today with another cool static prop. This one today is going to be my wolf man that's going down. Now this is actually a costume that I built for a friend a couple years ago. We actually won at the costume contest, so yay us. But you know, this was something that I thought would be really cool to use again for the, you know, the kind of mad doctor, for the mad scientist, for his tent, because of course he's always going to be the person that's experimenting on weird stuff, right? So I've got this basic box here. Oh, his head's rolling away. Don't worry guys, we don't have him secured yet, so we'll set him over here. Let me just show you kind of what I've got right now. So I have a big rectangular box. As you can see, I've done a little bit of taping already to kind of secure some of those edges and ends in this area. But then we've also got a pair of jeans. This pair of jeans is super easy. In fact, let's take a look at them right now. Hey guys, so we've got these jeans, right? I just grabbed them from the thrift shop, so nothing crazy expensive, but as you can see, I've glued a couple of pieces of like foliage here. I've put in pelts, and these are just, you know, I cut a hole in them, so I put the pelt up just a little bit. I don't know if you can see this outline here, but that's where the fabric is on the inside. I just kind of glued it on the inside there, glued a little bit to the bottom side as well, so that we have that hair sticking through as if he's mid-transformation. Got a couple of those branches there as well. And then I just kind of continue that trend on down to the bottom of the jeans as well. So just to give you a look at what both sides looks like. Okay. Now, I do want to point out as well, of course, we're seeing, you know, some of the red, some of the brown, presumably from like the ground or like blood from maybe his victims. Who knows? Who knows? But I've just got a couple of those kinds of details that are going to be in here as well. So let's take a look at the top, the shirt. I also grabbed this from the thrift shop because of course this was something, you know, quick. It was intended to, you know, really be one use, so it's nice that I'm getting a second use out of it, and maybe future uses depending on how it goes this year and what my future themes are for the coming years. So let's see. So we've got you know, this plaid shirt, and I've done the same thing here. I cut a big chunk out of the back, you know, got those broad shoulders stretching, put a little foliage there. You know, I have rips in the shirts, just some rips and tears that are just open to the fabric, and then I have others that are going to be open to pelts of fur as well. So for this, I really just cut a larger hole, and I put a pelt on the inside, and I super glued, or not super glued, I used the glue gun to glue those inside as well, so that it is appearing to peek through that fabric also. You know, so that we're seeing, you know, a part of that transformation. So that continues here, more foliage. Oh, now this was really just me wiping off my fingers and my brushes. Don't really mind that, but hey, why not? So then we have this again coming down the side, a longer arm, you know, here is going to be as well. So pretty cool details, but we also have that super cool head that we grabbed from the At Home store in their 2025 collection. So I'm super excited to have a place to put that because I thought his head was super cool alone. But now all of the stuff that I'm going to add to it, I think it's really going to give it lots of additional layers of details. So let's get around to the other side of the table and let's start filling this guy up with some fluff, shall we? Now let's talk about my box for a second. Oh, don't mind that. He also had a tail. Now let's talk about my box for a second. So I think you guys, if you have seen the video on my like alien tank or my containment unit, whatever I'm gonna call it, I don't know. But if you've seen that video, then you know that this is the other side of that big old rectangular box. And sadly, that box had been, you know, kind of bent to the middle, sitting around for a long time. So I just took a second to kind of reinforce those areas that had been bent with some really strong duct tape so that it can help it to hold its shape. Now I'm also not done duct taping or even decorating this area yet. What I'm actually going to do is take, sorry, I'm knocking all kinds of stuff around. I'm going to take this cardboard piece and I'm actually going to use it almost as a prop to kind of prop the head up. And let me take a look. Here's my guy. Yeah, we love him. So this is actually almost going to be used kind of like a pillow for his head to prop him up, but it's also going to hide a lighting source behind here as well, so that we can give a little bit of illumination to this guy too. Now, this is again going to be like kind of the operating table. So not only are we going to have this area here, but I'm also going to add tape on the top of my wolf guy as well, so that you know, it kind of looks like they're holding him down, like they're taping him down for, you know, protection, right? That's what they always say. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that, and oh, you guys are really gonna love this. That black yarn that I grabbed, we are gonna take that black yarn and turn it into red guts. Oh yeah, I'm talking entrails, baby. Small intestine all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna have this guy looking bloody and gory and a lot of other cool things. So stick around and check it out, and just trust the process. That's what I do. Hey guys, so I've stuffed this guy up. He's looking pretty good, super realistic. In fact, his body might be a little too big for his head, but we'll deal with that. I just wanted to give you a close-up view of how the black yarn looks kind of sitting inside of his body right now. Then I'm going to take this black yarn, once I've, you know, determined the amount that looks good for his body, I'm going to take that yarn, sit it in a bucket of bleach, and let the bleach do its work. Then I'm going to go back after and dye the yarn into a deep red color. Hopefully get it as bloody as we can make it look. So let's take a look at this first, and then we'll see how the results turn out. But like I said, let's just keep trusting the process. So, a while ago, we started on our wonderful werewolf. Now, although his body is sitting over in the corner and he's cooking, I did have two more things that I wanted to add to it. First, I actually found a really cool werewolf mask, so we're going to be filling that up and attaching that to the rest of the body, and doing a little bit of painting as well to kind of match all of the different types of fur together. Now, secondly, we also started on the guts of this guy. We wanted the guts of this guy to be like kind of pouring out as if the doctor was operating on him. So we started with this big ball of thick black yarn, and well, I put it in some bleach, I put it in the sun, and we got it down to like kind of a brownish color, which isn't bad at all because it actually provides a really good base for our red. So I already have a little leftover red here from a different project that I was doing, so I kind of stuffed that in there to soak up a little bit of that red. But right now we're actually going to submerge our yarn into this bucket along with our red and our black paints. Once we get it to the perfect color of red, we're going to go ahead and get those in there, submerge them down, get that dye nice and saturated onto our yarn, and then we're going to go ahead and add on the head and the guts today. So it's been a process, honey, but it's October 1st and we've got to get going. We've got so much to do in the next 30 days. Stick with it because we are going to have an awesome time on this channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe to Ravenswood Home Haunt so that you can find out more about building your own haunted house in your backyard and on the cheap. All right, guys, so we have taken our black yarn, we've submersed this in bleach for a couple of weeks. It came out to be a pretty light brown, kind of tannish color. Then we took those tan guts and we submerged them in our lovely little blood paint concoction there. Now we've got these awesome, thick, red blood guts that we are going to be putting inside of our wonderful werewolf man. So we're gonna go ahead and clear off this table. We're gonna slap that guy on, and we're gonna be adding on his head, adding in the guts, and doing a little final painting.
and subscribe for more Halloween videos with Brooklyn.
And Mommy. And Mommy.
And Mommy.